Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at a new lace front wig from Paula Young. Her name is Jaden, and this is what she looks like. I have her in this exclusive color, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we're looking at Jaden by Paula Young in the color Pebble Beach. And that's an exclusive color just for this young lady, and we'll take a closer look at her. But she is a lace front, and this is what she looks like on the mannequin. You can see she's got short choppy layers all the way around. And this Pebble Beach color is an ashy sort of blonde color. Little mix with more brown around the nape, but most definitely an ashy blonde around the front. And of course, we have a beautiful lace front with a darker root. All right, let's take a look at her cap construction. We already know that she has a lace front. It goes from mid ear tab to mid-ear tab. Look at the extension on that. That is amazing. The ear tabs are closed with metal stays, and of course they have a little row of fibers stitched on that underside to give you a little bit more disguising of that ear tab. All right, we have a standard nape with Velcro adjusters on the right and left, and the top is closed lace all across the top and the crown area behind that lace front. And that lace front is fairly deep. Look at that. It's at least 1.5 inches. So we've got some really nice features with this little wig. And of course, rows and rows of hair curtains going all the way around the back side, making this nice and light and stretchy. Okay, let's look at this color a little bit closer. Pebble Beach. Let's see, the color numbers are kind of different on this one. And it is NK3/21, number 4. So it looks like this root is almost a black color. Almost. It's really, really dark. So I think that can lend itself to a little cooler, ashy color all the way around. I am noticing that the fibers here on the backside look kind of mocha in color. So if you're a fan of Misty Mocha and you like that medium kind of lighter 38 color, you get that ashy blonde color. This might be a good color mix for you. Pebble Beach, but it only comes in this one wig for right now. Now, another thing I'm noticing too is that the edges around the face, and we'll take a closer look at them, are not as smooth as these. And you know, that tends, when I've seen that, it means that they've gotten a little bit too much heat from the salon. So anyway, we'll try her on and see what that's really going to look like and how that's going to feel. But it does feel that way to me just right now in my hands. So before we go ahead and put her on, what I have on today is a young lady by the name of Kayla from Godiva's Secret Wigs in the color English Toffee Rooted. I've done a review on her. I'll put that tag right up there. You can go ahead and take a look at her whenever you like. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at Jaden. Okay, so here is Jaden. Well, I can tell you right now, she's really small on me, isn't she? Well, she's not doing a very good job of covering my sideburns. Yeah. She's not doing a very good job of that for me. But if you're a petite, this will work. This is an average size. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and do a spin. We can see the lace front right here. But let me do a spin so you can see how short she is and compare her to what your measurements would be versus my measurements. Okay, so she's very short and trim everywhere. This is a beautiful ashy blonde color. Okay, now she's meant to be off of the face. So if we look at the picture right here, you can see they have her pulled way up off the face, and she is really short on this model as well. So I'm guessing that this, I would say if you're a petite, go for it. But if you're an average and you have a tendency to be a true average, this might not give you as much coverage as what you like. It does have a root all the way through, so that's kind of nice. The lace front is nice. It does have the darker root all along here. And I'm thinking that maybe if they had bleached these knots and done some bleaching right along that hairline, it would look a little bit more natural. She is short and spiky. And remember I was telling you about how that feels rough? It still feels rough. And it looks like it might be a little frizzy, which tells me as well that on this wig, she got a little bit too much heat on her when she was being trimmed and curled at the factory. So this would definitely be something that I would return. And in fact, I'm going to probably do that. But I did want to show her to you so that you can see I'm not immune to getting wigs that aren't done correctly or have faults or things wrong with them. Some of us just work through it and we find it acceptable, you know, maybe for this little part here or that thing. But, you know, you can make that decision. And that's what you have the right to do, is to return it. And so anyway, so this young lady is very, very short, and she can be done really well with a lot of spiky hairstyling. There's not a lot of length, so the only place you're going to be doing any styling is going to be right up in here, whether it's accentuating some of the spikes. There's not a long bang on this young lady, but you know, regardless, let's go ahead and read about her dimensions, okay? Alrighty, so Jaden, it only comes in an average size. So if this is average, she's going to be a little bit smaller. She does have a lace front. She only weighs 1.6 ounces. Can you believe that? And it's non-heat friendly. The front is 2 inches. The top is 3 3/4. The crown is 3 3/4. The sides are 1.5. And that's where I get in trouble with 1.5 inches. I have to have at least 2 inches of coverage. The upper back is 2 3/4 inch. The nape is 1.5 inches. She comes in 22 of Paula's preferred hue colors, and also this individual or exclusive color, Pebble Beach. So she is different, isn't she? She's kind of interesting. So if you really like a short pixie, and you don't want a lot of bulk or heaviness, you just want to have that Jamie Lee Curtis kind of hairstyle, this would be a good one for that, I would think. And of course, you get her in white or the gray colors. Oh my gosh, 51, 56, all of those would be beautiful in this gray, or even some of the blondes. Alrighty, well, let's try a little bit of spiky on top. So there you go. You can see it. It pronounces the roots, the lowlights underneath and the highlights above quite a bit more with just a little bit of water, right? Okay. I think I like that idea. Jamie Lee Curtis, you know, that really short cropped, short little hairstyle. Okay, let's take her outdoors and look at the color outside. All right. Okay, here she is getting ready to go outside. Yep. All right, we'll shift over here into a little bit more of the shadow of the eaves. You can see all of the roots, a little bit of that highlight coming forward to cover, hopefully. Yeah. And if you don't get very much coverage and you get a wig that's the same color as your sideburns, that may not be all that bad looking. It may not be that bad. All right, let's step out into the light. So this is diffuse gray lighting, bright. And you can see how this is a little ashier, brighter around the face. Let's look at around this way. And then let's do a turn all the way around so you can see how the color changes depending on the direction of the light. Yep. Okay. So You know, this is a cute little hairstyle. It really is, but it's just really short. And some of us can wear these really short hairstyles. All right, let's go back in. So there you have it. This is going to be Jaden from Paula Young in the color Pebble Beach. It is, you know, it's the right wig for somebody out there. Maybe not quite me, but if I wanted to get it in that salt and pepper, silvery moon color, I might be able to make this work for me, couldn't I? Couldn't I? Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had fun. You have a great week, and I will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.